All right. Yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel. Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. In this video, we are going to look at Arsenal Football Club calling on Mohammed, Kudus and the likes. Now, Masa, hey, look, it's not easy at all. In the English Premier League, the battle for the English Premier League has gone to the wire. And so Arsenal Football Club are calling on Ghanaian international Mohammed, Kudus and the likes to help them. So we are going to talk to you about all of that in this particular video. Also, Ghana under 17 has thrashed Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire under 17 5-1 in the ongoing under 17 Waffle Zone B Nations Cup. Yes, Ghana starting very well. Lai Kingston is the coach of the under 17 team, and we are going to talk to you about the things we learned from that particular game and the things we think the under 17 team should improve going forward in the competition. It is very important that we will qualify for the African Cup of Nations under 17 tournament. So using this particular competition, the Waffle Zone B, so we are going to help the under 17 team to qualify by sharing our thoughts and views over there. Do all to leave your thoughts and comments below. Also, we will talk about other stories. Ghanaian international being chased by top clubs in England. Yes, we are going to talk to you about that particular story also in this video on this particular channel, Sports 7GH. Thank you very much for staying with us. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select or leave your thoughts and comments below. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Let's start the stories now. Michael Beidou is a fantastic Ghanaian international who plays for Elfsborg in the Swedish league. Now he's being chased by Middlesbrough, Hull City, and 6 other clubs are interested in the Ghanaian midfielder. Fantastic player, Michael Beidou. I keep telling you about this player and he's doing very well. Ghanaian midfielder Michael Beidou is hot on the transfer market ahead of the summer transfer window. The Elfsborg star enjoyed an outstanding campaign in the Swedish league last season, leading his club to second place at the end of the 2023 season. Beidou was the club's best player following his superlative displays, courting interest across Europe and in the Major League Soccer. It can be exclusively confirmed to you that the former Ghana under 20 star is on the radar of English sides Hull City and Middlesbrough. As earlier reported, English Premier League returnees Leicester City are also interested in the midfielder. Meanwhile, across Europe, Maccabi Haifa, Ludogorets Razgrad, Ferencvaros, Nek Ningen are also keeping tabs on the 4 million rated player. Luton Town FC, whose relegation from the Premier League was confirmed after defeat to West Ham last Saturday, are also looking at beefing their squad with Michael Beidou. Elfsborg signed the former Vision FC player from Norwegian club Sadnes Ilves in 2022. Beidou has scored 2 goals and delivered an assist in 7 games this season. Sweden have already started their season, their 2024-2025 season. They've already started this year, and so that's how things are. So Michael Beidou chased by a lot of English clubs as well as other clubs in Europe as we bring you the updates. Now, the Waffle Zombie under 17 championship is ongoing as I speak to you, and Ghana under 17 team thrashed Ivory Coast 5-1 in the tournament opener. Yes, Ghana, we played very well. Now, just some few lessons from the game that I think that Lai Kingston should look at. Look, Lai Kingston has built a very good team, a ball playing team. Okay, they play the ball, they make sure that they are passing the ball. And if you watch the highlights, I've already posted the highlights on this channel and the video before this one. If you watch the highlights, some of the goals they scored, they actually stringed passes together. They were passing and then they ensure that they have the final delivery and score the goal. It's good that they are passing the team, but the thing is that they are very exposed. Like, they are hugely exposed. And when I was watching the game from the first minute, I was very scared because I was like, Massa, Ivory Coast want to be because because they were getting the chances. And anybody who watched 90 minutes of the game, you saw that Ivory Coast were getting a lot of chances, and it was too much. Some of them were clear-cut chances. The Ivory Coast players were just inexperienced. They were making a lot of offsides. In fact, they had about 2 goals ruled for offside, and they scored 1 goal. So it tells you that indeed what I'm telling you is the fact of the game. All right, they were getting a lot of chances, and it is bad. Even though one big positive, huge positive of the Ghana under-17 team is that we also score a lot of goals and create a lot of chances. We were creating a lot of chances ourselves, so it's a positive, and it is good for us. Okay, but if you are scoring goals and you are conceding, that it will be some way. Do you get a point? So yes, if we can score, if we can keep scoring the 5 goals, 6 goals, 7 goals, fine, and we concede 2 goals, crowd, that one there, nothing has happened. But the point is that sometimes you will concede and you will not be able to score that number of goals you want to win the game. So it is better that we can reduce the number of chances we concede and the number of goals we concede over there, because the goalkeeper of Ghana even saved us on certain occasions, and it is just too much for Ivory Coast to be creating that number of chances against Ghana. But then, all in all, me, I like the team like Kingston has built. A possessive-based team that creates a lot of chances and scores a lot of goals, and they are fluid, and I just love them, okay? So I just hope and wish them all the best and pray that they will qualify to the under-17 AFCON. It is very, very important that we qualify for that particular tournament over there. So I wish the Ghana under-17 team all the best. Their next game is versus Benin. Yes, it's versus Benin. We will beat them. We will beat Benin. If we've beaten Ivory Coast, they are Benin there. Say it's a walk in the park, but it's not like that anymore. Nowadays, African football has changed, and so we have to approach that game with all seriousness. Very, very important. Now, let's go to the main story. Arsenal Football Club are now begging Kudus Mohammed and his fellow players at West Ham United to beat Man City for them. Now, this is the situation. The English Premier League title has gone to the last day. The last day. Manchester City will be playing versus West Ham, and Arsenal will be playing versus Everton. Arsenal think that, look, based on their form, they've beaten Chelsea, they've beaten Tottenham Hotspur, they've beaten a lot of teams. So they think that, oh, Everton at home, they will obviously beat Everton. So for Arsenal to win the league, Man City has to drop points. So if Man City draw the game or they lose the game, Arsenal will win the league, because Arsenal has a lot of points. They have goal difference advantage than Manchester City, but Man City is having a lot of points than Arsenal. But if Man City win the game, they've won the Premier League title, 4 league titles in a row. Do you get a point? Now, Arsenal were looking forward, Tottenham Hotspur would help them to beat Manchester City yesterday, but Tottenham Hotspur couldn't do the do for Arsenal. They lost the game 2-0 at their own backyard. So right now, Arsenal Football Club, with the likes of Thomas Partey and the rest, they are saying that, in fact, their fans especially are saying that David Moyes and his West Ham team, Kudus Mohammed, should ensure that they stop Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. Now, that's the difficult, The game is not even coming on at the London Stadium, the West Ham United home. No, it is coming on at the Etihad Stadium, where Manchester City is very, very strong there. So me, I don't think they can stop Man City. I think it will be very, very difficult, because West Ham themselves, they don't have a very good record against Manchester City. In their last 5 games versus Manchester City, they've drawn once. The rest of the 4 there is just been win for Manchester City. And even for West Ham United, their form in the league is not all that good. Just this weekend, and they were able to beat Luton Town. Luton Town has already been relegated. They are going to relegation. They beat them 3-1. Even that, they struggled to beat Luton Town. They had to take them a second half, 3 goals for them to come back from a 1-0 loss in the first half, come back and win the game 3-1 in the second half. So I don't think that Arsenal should be hoping that West Ham, I don't know, but I'm praying that maybe Kudus will score. Okay, Kudus should score and then convince Pep Guardiola, because in the post-match of Pep Guardiola, after the Spurs game, he mentioned Kudus Mohammed, said that Kudus is one of the key players who can hurt Man City and the rest, and so they've not won the league and all of that. So let's hope and see what goes on with Arsenal, West Ham United, Mohamed Kudus, and Manchester City. What are your predictions? thoughts on the game and everything. Let me know all of that in the comment section. Like the video, hit the notification bell and select all. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.